Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are so excited that you have decided to spend 30 minutes of your evening with us and learn about this amazing technology. My name's Nikki McCutchen. I will be your host for this evening. And just know, whoever invited you to the call tonight must really care about you to want you to know about this technology. So we are blessed and thankful that you are here. You are going to get to hear some amazing stuff tonight about all the things that this technology does for people. So, with that, we just want to start with our medical disclaimer. What we'll be sharing tonight is for informational purposes only. All LifeWave products are not intended to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any disease. If you are pregnant or nursing, please check with your physician first. And with that, we will start to explain this amazing little technology. Here is what it looks like. And it is actually FDA recognized and compliant as a general wellness product. It's a class one medical device, completely non transdermal, which means there is nothing that is transferring from this patch into your body. It is completely sealed on both sides. Most people are used to a nicotine patch, an estrogen patch, a vitamin patch. All of those transfer something into the body. This is completely different, a technology that is like no other. It is non transdermal. There is nothing transferring into the body. It is made up of a crystal lattice structure that is reflective with organic amino acids, salts, and sugars, not like salts and sugars that you find in your kitchen, but at the stereoisomer level that are in crystal form that are reflective. It's a medical grade plastic, completely hypoallergenic. It has a 96% effectiveness rate. So that is extremely high. There is not very many natural things that you can do for yourself and for your body as quick and easy as popping on a little patch that has a 96% effectiveness rate. It is extremely affordable. There is the only thing that even comes close to this technology is a stem cell injection. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more here. It's extremely affordable. When you're talking about stem cell injections in comparison as to what this technology does, we're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars. This is pennies on the dollars compared to that. It is a patented technology. We have over 150 patents. There is over 90 clinical studies. You can actually look at all of those anytime you want to. We have a fabulous educational website. It's called Patch, Patch, theway.com, patchtheway.com. You will find direct links to all of those patents, clinical studies, PubMed, everything on there. You can take you right to whatever study you'd like to look at. There is no product in the world that does what X39 does. And that is, like I said, we're talking about stem cells, but I'm actually going to give you a list of other things that this technology does, which is why there is no other product in the world that does what this does, because there are so many body systems that you can affect that can be affected by what this technology does. So let's dive into that. So, how does this work? It works through a process called photobiomodulation. That is just a big word for light making change in the body. You all actually already know what this is because every time you step out into the sun and the sun hits your skin and your eyes, it tells your body to make vitamin D, tells your body to have that vitamin D go and do what it was designed to do in the body. So that is the process that this works off of. Only our bodies are the light source, the heat source. We don't need the sun for this technology to work. So how is that possible? So when you see a movie and you're there looking through night vision goggles and they're talking about that heat signature with all those different colors, they're seeing people or animals. That is actually scientifically a low-grade infrared light that emits everywhere out of our body. So it is actually that low-grade infrared light is hitting this patch, reflecting back into our body, turning on a specific peptide. And just like when the sun hits our skin and tells our body to make vitamin D, this technology, when it reflects, it's at a specific frequency, just like the sun, the photobiomodulation, telling that peptide to get up and get working and do what it was designed to do in the body. You can actually wear this technology anywhere on your body because that infrared light is emitted every single part of our body, which is why I can wear it on my hand just like this, and it's going to work and it's going to activate that peptide so that it will do what it's designed to do. So we actually recommend that you wear it 12 hours on and 12 hours off. So 12 hours on to activate and repair and 12 hours off to give your body a break. It is signaling those peptides at the mitochondrial level, telling them, get up, get busy, get going, get working, go and do what you were designed to do. So if you were to go to the gym, you could not physically tell or force your body to work out for 24 hours and just keep doing it over and over again. At some point, your body is going to say, I am done. There is no more movement. There is nothing more that's happening. I am completely done. Your cells, your mitochondria say the same thing. They need a break. So that's why it's 12 hours on. I put mine on in the morning when I get up. I take it off at night before I go to bed. The next day, I put on a brand new patch. So let's dive into this amazing peptide. This peptide, GHK copper peptide, was found over 50 years ago by Lauren Picard. He has a fabulous book out that you can order on Amazon. This is how his name is spelled. And he found it over 50 years ago. So there's 50 years of research on what this peptide does. It is a very, very long list. And I'm not even going to touch on all of the things that it does. So I encourage you to go look at PubMed, to go look at just even Google GHK copper peptide so you can see all the things that it does. If you want more specific information, you want to get this book like me, geek out a little bit on all the science of what it does. It's a whole lot of fun and truly amazing. So let's get back to stem cells. So GHK copper peptide activates your stem cells in your body. What happens in your body is as we age, those stem cells start to deteriorate and decline. They struggle to do what they were designed to do as if we were younger. So by the time we're 30, we only have about 50% of those cells that are able to do what they were doing when they were younger. When we're 60, we only have about 10% that are any longer active and doing everything that our body needs them to do for us to not experience aches, pains, illness, disease. It's because the stem cells start to struggle and they start to deteriorate as to why we have all those issues that come up in our body. So the other interesting thing is that stem cells are attracted to inflammation, and inflammation eats stem cells. So the less and less that we have, when we have a problem, an ache, a pain, an area that needs help, it's going to that area. But when they have deteriorated, they're also getting eaten up more quickly through inflammation. So having inflammation reduction as well is such a huge benefit. And so with this, there's 4,000 genes when you start utilizing this technology that get reset to a younger, healthier state. So you want to utilize this technology 1 month for every decade you are old. So I'm 50. If I would need to use it for 5 months to really see what it's going to do for me. But I try to get away with that from telling people that, because ultimately, when we are talking about changing something in our health, truly affecting our health, especially in a way that's natural and positive and supportive of the body's design, I'm going to say 6 months to a year. Really, if you commit to something, anything you commit to in your life, if you do that for a year, just think of the change. Think of something in your past that you have said, okay, I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to set my mind to do this. All the change that then happens because you chose to really commit to something for a year, and all the change and growth that happens because you did that. The same will be true for this technology. You will have all kinds of changes that you can witness. And if for some reason you're not feeling anything, I can guarantee you go to your doctor. I tell people it's 6 months to a year. Go have blood work done, go have your eyes checked, go to a dentist, get some testing done so you can see there's actually change that is being affected. This technology always works. There are all kinds of amazing technology and scanners out there now to where you can actually scan the body's autonomic nervous system to where you can see how this technology is almost instantly affecting change in the body and supporting different organs and different body systems. It's truly amazing. It always works, even if you're not feeling it right away. So the next thing I want to talk about is your cardiovascular system. So as I said before, the reason that there's nothing else like this on the market is because it does even more than stem cells. It supports your cardiovascular system on the mitochondrial level. Every 6 weeks that you utilize the technology, it reverses the age of your mitochondria, of your cardiovascular system by 8 weeks. So it's truly not anti-aging, it's age reversal. You're truly, the longer you wear it, again, like I said, committing to 6 to 12 months, really giving it an opportunity to see what it's going to do. Um, I told this, I don't know if I'll ever stop telling this story now, but I have a really good friend who she has been wearing the technology for about 2 years. It is about 5 months ago, they did some heart scans, noticed that there were a lot of issues. They were very concerned, saying there's probably going to be surgery and different things like that in her future. Very, very concerned. So we have another technology. She'd been wearing the X39, and I truly believe the X39 would have gotten to it over time, but because we have all these other amazing things that we can utilize, she added the X49. That is more specific stem cells specific to your heart. Okay, so that was why I had her add that. When she went back in for her heart check again in December, they couldn't even find it. The doctors were like, we are going to just declare a miracle over you. I've never seen anything like this. All of those things that they were concerned about were completely gone. So this technology absolutely does what it says it is going to do. And is so thankful that she stuck with it, that she's just kept patching, even though she truly has lots and lots of conditions and issues and problems. She's got a very long road to hoe, but this technology is smart technology, and it goes to whatever area you need first. So I know, like I said before, she had a bulging disc as well. That healed at 13 months. Her body decided that that was something that needed to be done before they ever even, found or realized this heart issue was going on. And it was probably working on the heart issue, but she just hadn't even had it checked yet. So we didn't really know, but we knew when that came up, we wanted to hit it with everything that we had access to with this technology. And it made the difference because in 5 months, that was it. Like she is so thankful for that. So I'm just super thankful for this technology and all that it can do for your cardiovascular system. And that's the other crazy thing, is that she's not the only one. Long before we ever knew she had this issue, I've heard of story after story after story of people who have some type of support in their blood pressure, in the lining of their blood vessels, whatever it is, having support through this technology just with the X39. So the other thing that it does is it supports your collagen. So not just hair, skin, and nails. All of us are super excited about hair, skin, and nails, and that's fabulous. But collagen is a foundational product that we need in our bodies for our bones, for our tissue, for our fascia, for the lining of our organs. So this is going to be supported by the GHK copper peptide as well. So that is now 3 different body systems that I've said make a huge difference in just how we feel, how we function, everything that goes on with us. The next thing is your brain. So again, clinical study shows that by about 6 weeks, okay, the inflammation, we have a study that shows how by about 4 weeks, the inflammation is coming down in someone's brain. At about 6 weeks, it completely balances. So brain fog will lift, anxiety will start to lift, depression will start to lift. People will feel more clear. They will be able to remember stuff. So that may not be true for everyone. That's just what the clinical testing shows, because again, your body gets to decide. That is what your body has, its innate intelligence. The way that God made us is that it gets to decide what we need first. And so your body is going to go work on that area one little thing at a time. It's just going to go and help with all the activity, the support from the stem cells, the support for our cardiovascular system, everything from the collagen that is needed all over our body, the support that we need inside of our brain to have inflammation reduction and have clarity restored, brain fog lifted, wound healing, any type of surgery. This is a great technology to utilize because it helps to remodel scar tissue. I know when I had my surgery, I tore my Achilles tendon. My doctors and physical therapists were completely shocked at how quick that all of that repaired and healed. Your immune system. Everyone wants support for their immune system. So the way when our body, is introduced to a toxin, how it can handle it. If we do get sick, being able to get over that quicker. I know even when I have felt sometimes, like not too long ago, I just felt stuffy and, just congested a little bit. And I could wear some of the technology on my face at night when I would sleep, and I could breathe completely fine. Totally did not feel bad at all. And any other time that I would get that kind of sickness before utilizing this technology, I felt bad. Like whenever you have that pressure in your head, like that hurts, you feel, just swollen and like you can't breathe and your, head kind of aches. So I didn't have any of that. So it's a fabulous technology just to have on hand when you have something like that, and know that it's working on your behalf and that your body can handle and deal with something like that better and more efficiently. So, um, I already said 1 month for every decade you are old, but like I said, I really want to encourage you, just plan on 6 to 12 months. And if you have any kind of conditions, any kind of symptomology, it took you a long time to get in that state. So I would never expect something natural going on in your body to happen quickly and instantly. So I would say if you have something going on, plan for longer. But even just like my friend, just know the technology is working for you. And I want age reversal. I want my body to have every single stem cell activated and elevated and continually have that compounding effect of longer and longer of wearing it to truly reset my body to a younger, healthier state. Another super interesting story. So this weekend, I went and played. My kids were in town, and so we always do sports whenever they're around. We're always doing some kind of active sport. So it was nice here, and so we were able to go play sand volleyball. And I am so thankful because I love being active. But I'm a 50-year-old woman, and I am out there diving on the ground, literally doing volleyball rolls in the sand to dive after balls. Like most people would break something, okay? Like, and it makes me so happy that I can go out and do that with my kids and have a good save or get a good up or whatever it is and play like I'm playing with them. They're all in their 20s. I'm out there playing and I am playing just as well. Now, of course, I cannot jump like my son. Of course, I can't jump, on sand, but like I can get the ball. I can feel like I'm a productive member of the team and they are happy to have me there, even though I am their 50-year-old mom. So it makes me so happy. So just know, even so, then that night, of course, everybody's so sore. And of course, like I am praying to the Lord. Please let me be able to walk tomorrow. Like that was not smart. Okay. But of course, I just wanted to play. I wanted to, have them feel like they were glad that I was there. So, of course, they're all complaining about how sore they are, and oh, they're going to hurt so bad tomorrow. Hey, everybody, let's all get patched before we go to bed tonight. So let's get some more patches on. Y'all sleep in your patches. And oh my goodness, all of the boys woke up and they were like, feel great. Not sore at all. This is crazy. My nephew, he texted me and he was like, oh my goodness, Aunt Nikki, like, he's like, some pretty cool patches. He's like, I am not sore at all, and I cannot believe it. And so because they were huffing and puffing. I mean, they were so worried about being sore. So it's fabulous for athletes, even when you're not actively working out, or if you just want to be a weekend warrior and go do things like that, to have a technology that you can just put on. But even athletes, there's so many athletes who just helps with lactic acid removal and recovery. It's truly a fabulous technology that will benefit you in every area of your life. There is no other technology that can do this list of things. It is worth every penny to be able to have access to this kind of technology, to have that kind of benefit, what I'm talking about, at any age that you're at. Whatever you want to dream up, whatever you want to have back into your life, this technology supported with, great diet, good water, exercise, you are going to have the sky's the limit back to access for you. So anyway, I love it. I love sharing with people. It's why we're here doing this every Monday night. So please come on and share your stories with us. If you have a question, if you're new tonight, please come on, ask your question. That's what we're here for, to make sure that you're getting your questions answered. So you can type them in the chat. You can raise your hand. You can unmute. And if you have a story you want to share too, please come on and do that as well.
I always have something to share.
Fabulous. I love it.
Yeah, of course, I was in between our call that we just got off of with Pastor Ed and then your Zoom. So I had to call Sister Christina from church. These are the older ladies that I talk to every day for patching. So she has had some swelling in her right leg, like she had metal rod and screws and all that stuff put in her right leg. And for some reason, she said the other day it was really swollen, and when she laid down, it felt like a stabbing pain, like it was really bothering her. So we've been patching for that specifically. Now I did add the glutathione in there, but I'm telling you, the X39, she's like, nope. I laid down. There's no pain, no swelling. She's like, I put my shoe on and it was loose. And I was like, praise the Lord. And I said, that's it. So, and then Peggy is the other lady. She has had pain like all over. So I patched her for the all over body patching, the pain patching. And she's like, I feel the vibrating, like it's vibrating in the back of my neck. And I said, that means it's working. And then when we put it on her feet, she's like, I feel it on my feet. And I said, that's beautiful. That means it's working. And then she was telling me that she was, when I put it on, it works. And then towards the evening, a couple hours later, she's like, I start to feel the pain come back. And I said, drink more water.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yes, but these ladies are so committed to this process, and I'm thankful that I get to share with them, to help them patch along the way. So because it changes from day to day, what we're patching, but I'm so thankful that this technology came into my life because I can help other people.
Exactly. Yes. And I love the reminder about the water too, because that's huge. The technology with water, and truly, water, your body needs water for anything that it's trying to do. So, any type of healing, any type of regeneration, just even to eat well and digest your food well, like for your eyes to be hydrated, like for not sin, for your skin to be supple and to feel, feel good and be softer. All of that is because of hydration. So half your body weight in ounces minimum. If you exercise, if you sit in a sauna, if you use this patch technology, you really want to go for more than that. If you drink coffee, you need like 2 glasses of water for every cup of coffee you drink. Coffee completely leaches the minerals in your body, like removes them, grabs them and removes them. So just know, if that is one of your favorite things, that you need to make sure that you add more water, because your body needs that for those cells to talk to each other and for it to work. So, and yeah, like you said, Vicky, like pain, hydration, just hydration alone. I've seen people with headaches or whatever that I won't even patch, and I'll have them down a bunch of water and their headache will go away. So it's just because they're dehydrated. So that's just super important to have good high quality water. So yeah. Anybody else? Yay, Liana, come on. I'm so excited.
I always have something for you, Nikki. I love
I
your
love it.
call. I love your call. Anyway, I've been on the patches 2.5 years and lots of dramatic changes, but I had been having issues with sleeping and nothing was helping. I've tried everything, did the silent nights, all that stuff. So I decided, let me go back to the silent night and try it again. And I guess the last time I tried it was probably a year and a half ago, and it just didn't do it for me. But I've been using it now. I've used a silent night and an Eon on top of it on my foot, on my right foot, between the first, I think that's Vicky, L14 or
Liver 3.
liver 3. Thank you. But I knew it was one of those. Okay, so I put it there on liver 3, the top of my foot, and I've been getting 5 to 6 hours straight, where before I was getting 2 to 2.5 to 3 hours a night for months on end. I was losing my mind. And now, what my point is, just go back to things, try things, test things out, because your body, I feel what was happening was the X39 and 49 were healing other things in my body that I didn't even realize. And now that those things are healed, the Silent Night is working great for me.
That's really, I'm so glad you shared that because I have the same issue. I know that in my DNA, I have dysregulated serotonin. And because of that, the Silent Night activates the serotonin. And in your body, it's the serotonin that turns on the melatonin. So for me, it never gets to the melatonin. So anyway, I just thought, well, I'm going to stop using that. So that's such an encouragement. I have found, I'm still trying it. I just recently started, but I'm going to try what you said too, because I think that that's a great encouragement. But I've been using aloe vera, Eon, and carnosine across here, and I have had more nights of sleeping through the night than I probably have had in the last 10 years. So that's been really good. But if I could, if I could have it start being every night.
Yeah, I know. It's a great help. Linda told me about using the Silent Night with the Eon on top of it. And I do use the aloe vera here every night.
Okay.
But I've added the Eon on top of the Silent Night, and it's been working great.
That's awesome. I'm going to try that. Thank you so much for sharing. I love it. Margie, yes, please come on.
So I'm like Leanna, I have to say something. Who cannot talk about this amazing, wait a minute. There we go.
There
There you are.
Yay.
About this incredible technology. And I wanted to just say a little something about my grandson, Jack, because y'all that have been on some of these calls know that, when he originally first had a fracture in his back, 17 years old, was told that he couldn't play football anymore, went back to playing football, had another injury in his ankle. He himself, by himself, put the Eon patches and the inflammation went away. Now, and because he had acne problem. And so immediately he asked me, he said, what can I use for it? And I said, Jack, aloe vera. And he is so sold on aloe vera. All of his skin had cleared up and he loves the patches. There is no way nobody can tell him at 17 years old, because I hear people say all the time, well, I'm still young. I really don't need those patches, or, I still have stem cells. Well, guess what? You have no idea what is taking care inside of your body. And for him to always share that with me, especially, in the beginning, everybody was kind of like, oh, are you sure you're going to do those patches? Those are just like little, Band-Aids, and what do they do? But once you start seeing the results and people, and especially my family and people that I'm helping in Puerto Rico, I hear testimonies every day on what's going on over there. And it's amazing. So, whoever's on the call, if you're not using it, definitely give it a try. It will change your life. It changed mine. I have a long testimony, but it did change mine. And I love these patches. And there's no way anybody can tell me don't use them anymore. Like Nikki says, I will use this until the Lord calls me home. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share that testimony about Jack and his acne, because he's loving the aloe vera now.
Yeah, that's huge. That's so awesome. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to share that with my daughter. Sometimes with our kids, it's just one. Like just wear the one, just wear the X30, just wear the one. Like that's but maybe I can talk her into wearing the aloe vera at night and see if it will help with some of her acne. So that's a great tip. I will be happy and excited to share that story with her. Anybody else? We have a few minutes left. And if we have any questions too, feel free, for those of you that are new. I know we have several new people on tonight, so that's what we're here for, is to answer your questions as well.
Hi there. My name is...
Oh, I think you hit the mute button. There you are.
Okay, there.
Oh, you muted yourself again. Try again. You're still muted.
Okay, here we go. I'm on my phone, so I'm trying to do this on my phone.
Yes.
So I'm brand new to the patches. I've only been wearing them since January 25th.
Okay.
And I have not missed a day. My question is a couple, actually. Can you wear more than one X49 and X39 at the same time? Okay, let me back up. So I know you can wear an X39 and an X49, but so you can wear the glutathione and the Elon and the whatever the other one is all at the same time, or is it just limited just at only wearing one extra besides the 39 and 49?
No, you can wear as many patches as you want to wear. Yes, yeah. I wear them all.
Okay.
Yes, every day. They're all on my body, either during the day or at night. So yes, absolutely. And you can, I mean, since you just got started, you may want to just do the X39 and 49, for a little bit, a month or so, and then go ahead and add in, slowly add some of the other patches just to see, if you notice anything different that in particular patch did for you. I
Yes,
think I was about a month or so in, and I was just like, I feel so much better. I feel so great. I don't care. They're just all going on because I want every benefit of every possible thing that I can get. I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to just be like, okay, I'm going to try this one added for a month and see how I do. I was over it. I was like, they're all just going on. They're going on.
yeah, yes. And that's kind of where I was at. I was just thinking the 39 and 49 initially. It's funny because I went to see a hormone doctor a week ago and I told her about the patches and she had never heard of them. I'm going to send her the information. She's more of a, she's a recovering midwife. When I say that, more so like she's very into holistic therapy. So I'm going to send her the information, but I told her I really wanted to wait and not do any of the like gel estrogen or anything because I'm 56 years old and I didn't want to go that route if I don't have to. So I'm hoping to see something before adding that in.
Yeah.
I'm going to I didn't know about the month per decade, how old you are. So I'm going to try that as well. At least
Yeah,
give it
absolutely.
3 months before I decide to do anything. But have you ladies found anything, any benefit to using those besides like using HRT at all?
So definitely, I don't know if you got the SP6 yet, but the SP6 is very helpful for hormones. So that's really fabulous. The glutathione. Vicky, do you want to come on and share a little bit about what you would add for hormones?
Yeah, I would, is it hot flashes or just the hormone support?
Um, I don't really have a ton of hot flashes anymore. I think I'm post-menopausal, but I do occasionally, but it's mostly for hair loss, all the rest of the hormone things that are happening. I have trigger fingers in my hands. I work out 6 days a week. I lift weights, so I'm always gripping something. I'm also a hairdresser / barber, so I always have scissors in my hands and things like that. Tendinitis from working out for 30 some years. So that's kind of why I have gotten into this because I'm vain and I don't want to lose any hair.
I'm right there with you. So, yeah, I would add in the SP6, which that's the green patch. And then I would
Okay.
also suggest that you wear the Alavita at nighttime because that also helps regulate your body temperature. And it helps with your adrenals as well. Now, the SP6, you want to just add it in with all your other patches. And there's certain places to wear it. Now, for women for hormone support, it is on SP6, which that is the spot on the inside of your left ankle. And that would be the placement for that I would suggest for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank
So
you.
it's like 4
You're welcome.
fingers above the ankle bone, right? So yeah,
Right.
go from your left ankle straight up. Yeah. And you can look up SP6 acupuncture point, and that it will show you specifically where that is. So yeah. And then I would also, like you saying, you have trigger finger and all of that. I probably wouldn't wait on the Eon. That one reduces inflammation systemically throughout the body. So I would go ahead and add that one now. And you're already on the right combination for supporting your hair, which is the X39 and the X49. That combination together is fabulous for, it does so many other things, but it also helps with just supporting your hair as well. So
Okay, perfect. I don't know if you can see me, but thank you so much.
Yes,
I don't,
no, we can see your name. No, but that's great. Thank you
oh,
so much for coming on and asking your questions. We appreciate. That's what we're here for, is to help you make sure you get your questions answered and feel like, know that you're supported, and are able to have some people to reach out to. So we're so glad you're on
okay.
tonight.
Thank you. I do have one last question. I
Yeah.
also have been sharing them on my Instagram stories because I do a lot of Instagramming. And is there besides the patchtheway.com, is there another website that you give people when you're sharing about it, or is this the main one?
Yeah, this is the main one. Patch the Way is
Okay,
our educational site. Yeah.
perfect. Okay, thank you so much again. I appreciate
Yeah.
all of you.
Yes, absolutely. Anybody else? We're over time, but if anybody else has a question they thought of, we're happy to answer it. Well, thank you all so much for being on the call tonight. Thank you for all of you who shared all your stories. It truly helps so many people. Please come back. Wednesday night, we do another call where we'll go through all of the different patches. I know we mentioned a lot tonight. We don't always do that, but they will go over each one of them on Wednesday. So if you look at patchtheway.com, we have the podcast schedule there, and you can just click through that link. You can invite anyone you want to as well. On Thursday night, will we be back at 7 p.m. Central Time? So adjust that for wherever you are. We'll have a testimonial call about energy, mental clarity, skin reduction, and ankle injury. So she's, has lots of things that she's noticed with the technology. And yeah, Debbie, she's on here. She's muted, but she's going to be on our call Thursday night. So please come back and hear her amazing story, and invite people to that as well. At the end, I'll give just kind of a short overview of kind of what I did tonight, but shorter as well, so people can understand the technology. And next Monday night, we are not going to be doing this call. Normally we don't ever skip, but we have kind of an instructional social media special thing going on with LifeWaves. So for those of us who are building a business, that's a special corporate thing that they're putting together for us. And so we won't be doing this X39 review call next Monday, but we will surely be back the following Monday. And we'll continue to support you in that way, so you can invite people here and they can get their questions answered. So please get back to the person who invited you to the call tonight. Tell them you are ready to get started on this amazing technology. Start joining us on this journey of all of the amazing things that we experience, and be a part of our community and just helping others with their health and embracing optimal health. So with that, we pray blessing over each and every one of you. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yana, so
Awesome.
glad to
Thank you.
see you. Yes.
Thank you.